Meeting here at the world premiere of Detective Pikachu in New York City. I'm with the men behind the screenplay here, Dan Hernandez, Benji Samit. First of all, I'm curious, do you feel like an added pressure? This is a global franchise. People like me grew up on this. Does that give you like a sense of pressure, of responsibility you have to fulfill?
100%. I mean, we tried not to think about it too much in the process of writing it because that would have been like too much weight on us. But we did keep that in mind when we were writing the movie. We said a lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time. And so the responsibility was on us to try to get it as right as we possibly could, making sure that the fans left this theater feeling like that was just what I wanted.
So what is the process when you're going through, you're looking at the different formats that Pokemon has been available in: anime, video game, trading card game, all of them are phenomenon. So how do you kind of pick what elements to choose from, which ones to pull moments from or add to?
I mean, I think what was important for us with this is because this is a new world for Pokemon, the live action. We wanted to do something different, and I think that's one of the main reasons why we're doing Detective Pikachu, which is, you know, this different world that we haven't really seen before. It's an area where humans and Pokemon live together in harmony, and you know, it was really a side of Pokemon that we thought would be cool in live action, and so, you know, that's, yeah.
I don't want to say what it is, but there are references to a greater Pokemon universe, I guess you could say, in the movie. Was there any kind of instruction or direction to maybe plant seeds for those type of things as we hopefully see an expanded cinematic world?
There weren't instructions, but when we were writing the movie, we really felt it was important to pay tribute to the entire history of the world. That's why we try to include all the generations in the Pokemon that appear on screen. That's why we had tried to include little references to little things or different regions, so that it didn't feel like this weird bubble that was its own thing, that really it was tied into the lore that people know and have studied and go on Bulbapedia to read about, you know. That felt important to us as screenwriters to say, this is a part of the Pokemon world, it's a part we haven't spent a lot of time in, but now we're going to see what this is all about.
Did you ever get a little bit nervous about not having Ash Ketchum as the main character in the first Pokemon movie? Did that ever cross your minds?
I would say we weren't nervous about it. We were, as I said, excited to do something new and different. Like, people have seen the Ash Ketchum story. You know, people know it well. And so if we were going to do something live action and new, really give them something new and different, but still throw in, you know, references and things to what people love.
Which is not to say that you never know what's going to come down the line, you know, and that's what's so great about the world. It's that there's different things going on in different places. So it's really such a fertile world, and we hope that this is just the beginning.
I'm hoping now that we're after Endgame with Marvel, we can start seeing Pokemon take over the franchise world.
It's time for the Avengers of Pokemon.
I love it. Now, my last question for you guys. You have seen the movie by now?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you think, having written it, being there from ground zero and writing it, bringing it all to life? What did you think of Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, Justice Smith in the film? How did it end up for you guys?
Ryan and Justice are absolutely incredible and exceeded our wildest expectations of what we thought this movie could be. I mean, as writers, you're in a vacuum, right? You're in a dark room at 4 in the morning kind of going, I hope this is good. And it's not until the actors actually get a chance to inhabit these parts that it elevates what you've written. And I would say that, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is the funniest person in the world, but also a tremendous emotional actor, dramatic actor. Justice, a great young talent. I think he's going to blow up after this, and he should. He's great.
I can't wait.
And I would add that, like, what Rob Letterman, the director, did with it completely surpassed all our expectations of, like, the way the movie looks, and like this world feels so real. The Pokemon feel so real. It's like, they're real, they're alive.
Unbelievable to believe that we accomplished that in the movies. It's so exciting. I do want to, before we wrap up, give a shout out to the Psyduck and the little Pikachu pocket square. This is amazing, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I can tell by your enthusiasm the film's going to be great, so thank you for stopping.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
It was such a pleasure, my friend.
Have fun, guys.